Hey there, Anthonites. So I wanted to tell you a story. I don't really drink much. And if you look back on my Instagram, you may think that I drink maybe more than I do. But uh, I don't know. Let's talk about this. So this Smirnoff Ice original lemon lime flavor, blah blah blah, the red Smirnoff. Um, when I got this from a neighbor of mine who I picked up from where he was working in, I don't know, I want to say early February. And I put it in my fridge, just kind of forgot about it. And I mean, I didn't forget about it. I knew it was there. And I can't tell you the number of times that I have said to other people, like, I've got a Smirnoff Ice in my fridge that I haven't touched in months. So I picked up my neighbor as I was explaining, and he asks, hey, do you want a beer? I don't drink beer. Um, Nothing against people who drink beer. Uh, um, and but I don't know. It just always kind of tasted like horse piss to me. Um, but I will drink these wine coolers. Essentially, is what some people call them. I've also heard them called bitch beers, or girly beers, whatever. But I will drink those on occasion. Um, but for some reason, I have felt no need, urge, or desire since I got this in February to drink it. And I found out, was it today? Maybe it was yesterday, that my neighbor is moving. And I just kind of realized that, like, some things, some relationships, whatever, they aren't meant to last. Um, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of the world. Um, I can tell you that I have a number of friendships and other sort of relationships that um, times where I've said, like, I've said and felt and been told, like, we'll stay in touch. It'll, whatever things. This isn't gonna change, and then over time, things change. So I wanted to, as, I don't know, a symbolic gesture, I wanted to go ahead and crack this open. Um, yeah. So here we go. I just, I don't know. It tastes how I would expect it to, but more, it's kind of like a memory. It's a weird memory. I've had this bottle for almost as long as I've known my neighbor who's now moving away. And by sort of documenting this, maybe I'll remember him a little bit longer. Um, Let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever had a relationship, friendship, a work friend, etc., that's ever told you something along the lines of, oh yeah, no, we're gonna keep in touch, it'll be the same. And then over time, it just ends up not being the same. This doesn't necessarily have to go to a dark place, because keep in mind, people generally, they grow, they, whatever, things happen. But, Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever had something like that happen. I grew up moving schools like a lot. And people react to that differently. Some people get really, really good at making new friends. Me personally, I kind of learned that it wasn't super worth putting in all the time and the effort because it was only going to be a matter of time before things changed. And yeah, I was just going to be in the same situation again. I don't think that was a lesson I was supposed to learn, but it's kind of the one that I walk away with. And I say that sort of in retrospect. Like, this definitely wasn't the gears turning in my head at the time. But yeah, I moved quite a bit. So let's see here. I don't want this. I mean, I guess it's a good gesture, but I don't know. Also, let me know, comment section down below, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever done to sort of like mark the turning of a page? Whether it be like breaking up with somebody or like, something big happened in your life and you're like, I have to celebrate or whatever. This is probably the weirdest or one of the weirdest things I've ever done to celebrate the turning of a page. Yeah. Also, let me know if you are like me and you moved a lot when you were a kid. For those of you who don't know, I was born up north, moved around to a couple of schools while I was there. Like, not schools. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess at the time it was like preschools or whatever. And then moved to Alabama when I was like 5. And then moved back up north for a short time. And then moved back to the south for a time. And then moved around within the south. And then moved back up north. And then moved around up north. Let's see, I went to 3 different high schools. I went to 2 different middle schools. Was it only 2? Yeah. And then more elementary schools than I care to count at the moment. But yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. If it has, let me know in the comment section down below. Till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things that make me love my job. Also, be awesome to yourself and amazing to each other. Bye. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll press a button. I'm gonna end the video. I'll press the button. I'm gonna end the video. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Actually, wait a minute. I should probably move the little Facebook chat thingy out of the way. And I'm gonna press the button. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. And